Hey guys, so I received a copyright claim on my video again. You'll be wondering, what do I do that that I'm still getting a copyright claim? Every of my videos are original, right? So I don't know what this copyright claim is about this time. Actually, I've received copyright claims a couple of times, and I'm just going to it's not new anymore. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly what this copyright claim is about and how to dispute a copyright claim. Right, I know that this thumbnail was saying copyright strike. Yeah, and that's because a lot of people mix up copyright strike and copyright claim. So they're not the same, guys, and I'm just going to show you. So if you get any copyright claim on your video, don't panic, okay? It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure every YouTuber has gotten copyright claim at one point or the other. So how do you know that you've got a copyright claim? So what I do is, before I premiere my videos, yeah, I always try to make sure that there's no copyright claim on it. So anytime I post a video, even if it's going to be an instant premiere or it's going to be published immediately, I always try to tell YouTube to, put it on private or unlisted until I get a response from them that there's no copyright claim. So when I'm putting up my video, I always click on notify me, so that I am sure there's no copyright claim on it and I can then publish my video. That's what I always do. So let me show you. So here, this is what I'm trying to say. So usually during the schedule on this side, for the setting it up, I always normally is either I put on this, yeah, and I put it on unlisted until the copyright claims has been published, like until YouTube has notified me about the copyright claim. So once YouTube tells me there's no issues after the checks has been done, if there's no copyright claim or whatever, I then put it as public, or I just go ahead and do whatever I want to do with it. So this one, I wanted to publish on Sunday. So at that time, so I'm going to just, leave it at that, basically. So I'm still leaving it as 1300. So nothing has changed. So we're leaving it at that. So that's it. So now this video, at the end of the check, is showing restrictions, it's showing copyright claim. So let's just go back to the list of the contents, right? So monetization ineligible because of the copyright claim, and this is the copyright issue. So it says your video is ineligible for monetization due to a copyright claim. So we need to review details and dispute the claim if you believe that this is an error. Okay, so revenue, so that means any money that this video generates, assuming I have published it, it will be held separately until the dispute is being resolved. So it's not that the person will start receiving your payment, right? So some people believe that once there's a copyright claim and they don't dispute it, and they leave it like that, right, automatically YouTube pays whoever has made a copyright claim. So YouTube is going to give you some time to review this, and maybe you want to dispute it or whatever. So one point, let's click on this detail. So here, a copyright claim is not a copyright strike. Okay, it is not the same as a strike. So this is why channel impact here is not affected. Okay, because it is not a strike. A strike is what affects your channel, yeah, and you don't want to get a strike. Once you get a strike, I think about 2 or 3 times, then your channel is in trouble. You might even lose your monetization, right? So visibility is premiere, so that's what I want. That's my visibility for setting for the video, and monetization is ineligible because there's a copyright claim. Okay, so it's then further tells you here what the issue is. So the content identified in your video is listed below along with details and actions. So it tells you what part of the video. So you will see this tiny little cube here, this rectangle here, that is just the part where the copyright claim is, and this is this tiny little bit just about just about say 7 to 8 seconds, right? This tiny little bit is where the copyright claim is, and I think I know where that is. So this sound is the sound that they have placed the claim on, of which the app that I use for my editing, that app have done everything they said I should do, but me, I don't have strength. Okay, so here is the here are the people that are claiming the copyright, whatever, and here is them on behalf of blah blah blah. This is the information about the party that is you know claiming this part of the video. So the claim type is audio claim. So it's gonna tell you the content, what it is, the sound, whatever it part of the your content is being copyrighted or has a claim on it. Yeah, and it will tell you the type, if it's audio, if it's video, blah blah blah, if it's, yeah, it will tell you. So yeah, it's audio claim. Most of my copyrights are usually audio claim. I'm working on getting a sound that will just be mine, or mine, I mean, it will just be my own sound, or I'm just gonna give you videos with the audio. At the end of the day, it's the information that matter. So here is that the impact on the video is that this video cannot be monetized. Ad revenue will be paid to copyright owner. Hey, way my own hard work. Anyway, so the issue with this is that this sound is being monetized in some territories. So that is why YouTube has signposted it. So here we're going to select actions. So I said it earlier that I have received copyright claims several times. Like, it's not new. Like, it is not new. Okay, so it was, I uploaded this video, was it last night, right? I think yesterday afternoon or last night. That's why I always give enough time to upload your video. Anytime I upload, I don't like to upload videos last minute, because this is what happens. What if I have a copyright claim? Then I have to sort that out again. Yeah, so these are the options that they've given me. Is that I trim out the segments, yeah, remove the claim content. I have never used this part. Or replace song. This is what I use most of the time. Or you mute. Okay, so if you select mute, let me tell you about mute. I don't want to click on that just yet. So let me tell you about mute. If you select mute, it will tell you that if you mute, it might not work. You might have to mute the whole sound in your video, right? That is the first one. But if you decide to, let's see. So if you decide to mute all sound, so you have two options here. So if you choose how to mute the claim song, so it's either you mute all the sound when the song plays, right? Remove all sound in your video while the claimed song is playing. So usually this is the fastest and it's more likely to remove the claim. And the second one is remove the claimed song only, keeping the rest of the sound. This option usually takes long. The last time I tried this option, my goodness, I didn't even have the patience to wait for it, because it was taking like more than a day. So do not bother about that one. So let's go to the other action. The other action says trim out the segment. I've never used this one and I'm not gonna tell you. So what happens here is that it removes the part of your video where the copyrighted content has been claimed, and then you double check your video before continuing, and then the trim will remove things like info, cards, ad breaks, blah 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 blah, all of that. So now this is the best action that I always go for. So, and this one, do you have rights to this content? If you think you have rights to this content, you click on disputes. Okay, when you click on dispute, there's a lot of options for you to select, right? I made a video about this dispute before, but I don't know why it's not loading on my phone. So that's why I'm making another video. So under dispute, there are a lot of options. So just make sure that you select the right option. So if we go to dispute, so to tell you, remember the following are not valid reasons. To tell you that I own a copy of the sound or video, I'm not making money from my video, I gave credit to the owner. These are not valid reasons for a dispute. So let's see details. Let's select action again. So on that part, on the dispute part, you have to make sure that you select the right options for the dispute. And trust me, if you're so sure and you're certain about your dispute, you can always put a dispute up. Okay, but now what happened the last time I tried doing dispute, I tried disputing a content that I did not agree because I gave enough credit, I blah blah blah, I paid for it and everything. I don't know what happened. It was still the owner of the claim still refused. They refused, so they have the right to refuse. So that's why I stopped bothering myself about raising a dispute, honestly. So what I go for most of the time is I then go for a replace song. That is what I go for most of the time because of my type of content. I don't mind. I'll just replace the song. So this red part is where the dispute is, and this is where I need to put the replacement. So there's a lot of songs here by YouTube, right, which YouTube has checked and they said, okay, no copyright issues, they're fine, you can use them. So let's play one. Skyline. Honestly, I don't really care, so I'll go for that sound. Yeah, and all you have to do is I'm fine with that sound. And if it was longer than this, all you have to do is you have to drag the sound all the way to cover until you cover the red. But this sound is just right on deck, like right on check on where I want it to be. So once I've put the song I want, all I have to do now is to save it. So this process might take a while. So once the audio claim has been successfully replaced, we'll update any viewing or monetization restrictions, and users will continue to see the current version of your video until the edits have been processed. Okay, but the good thing is that I have not yet published this video, so I am safe, right? So now I just have to click on save. I'm fine. I'm happy. So let me give you one trick that I learned so far, because I don't have my own personalized or customized sound just yet, right? What I do is I don't put any background sound when I am talking or sharing a very important information. I don't put any sound. So what I do is I only put sound on maybe on this kind of part where it's just showing my channel symbol or whatever, or I'm just trying to create like a break before the next slide or the next clip or something. So anywhere I am saying something, I'm speaking, I'm passing that information across that I don't want, I do not put a sound in the background at all. You just hear me speaking, so that it is easy for me to select this kind of action of replacing the sound. Because I've checked the sound. What I noticed with the sound on YouTube is that there is no place to reduce volume. Maybe I haven't gotten it yet. So that sound is going to be 100%. So even if you're saying something in the background, like it happened in one of my videos about my birthday. I don't know if some of you watched that video about my birthday, how my birthday went down in Turkey. So there was a part where the hotel sent me, we got to my room, and then we found out that the hotel manager or somebody had come into my room. Yeah, maybe they didn't come to clean, we just knew that something happened in the room. And then we saw a plate, we saw a bottle of wine, champagne, and we're like, what's going on? So we had to ring them that we didn't order for anything, that we found this in my room. And then they said, oh, that's for me. I said, so while I was still on phone with them, my friend opened the fridge, that maybe they brought food for us, so let's check the fridge. And then we discovered when she opened the fridge, we discovered that there was a cake in the fridge. So they actually brought me a birthday cake. And at that part, I was talking and explaining what happened. But because there was a sound in the background I kept in the video, and that sound, there was a copyright claim on it, I did a replacement of song. When YouTube notified me, I selected the action of replacing with a song, right? And what happened was that there was no place to control the volume of the sound that I replaced it with. So it completely covered everything I was saying in that part, and I was so angry. So since then, I don't put any song in the background when I am talking or passing any significant or important information across. So I leave when I'm talking, everything is just blank, and I'm just talking, no sound in the background. And then when I'm not talking, I then put a sound so that it's easy to replace it, and I won't be bothered about the volume. So that's what I wanted to show you. I've submitted that now, and I'm just going to wait for YouTube to get back to me on their action. So it's gonna go back to showing processing. So it's gonna be showing processing again. It's a process again, and look for checks and let me know when they're done. When it's all done, YouTube will send me an email, or I'll get a notification on my phone, something about when it is done. But I won't be bothered. I'm not going back to it. It will all be sorted. This always work, trust me. So that's all I wanted to show you about the strike, and I hope you found that video useful. If you found it useful, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you still got question, let's see if we can help each other. Okay, I love you guys. Cheers. Bye. That is my dashboard. I think we're doing well. So we are loading, gradually getting to 10K subscribers. Hoping I could get to 10K subscribers soon, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. So what I do mostly on this channel is I share a lot of information for nurses in the UK, outside the UK, and all any information I think is useful, I share it. I also share vlogs, travel vlogs, lifestyle updates and all of that. I share it on my channel. So I believe that if you're in the UK, something you're not, you will definitely find something for yourself on my channel. Take care of yourself, guys. Love you, and bye. Hey guys.